Hi, my loves. Part dos. Two. Deux. I don't know how to count to two in more than like 4 languages. Sorry. Love me or hate me. So today, as promised, it's actually still the same day as the video I made yesterday. Don't judge me. We are going to talk about the difference between partials, full immediate dentures, and permanent dentures. Now, as always, this is my opinion. I am not a doctor. I am not a dentist. I'm not an anesthesiologist. I'm not a CNA. I'm nothing. I'm not a bus driver. I have nothing to do with anything. But I have an opinion, and I'm going to give it to you. Because that's what friends do. Okay? I got you guys. So, 5 years ago, most people, I don't know, if you look back at my earlier video of why I've got dentures, you'll see that I had gastric bypass surgery and took a bad fall. Broke all my front teeth, all of them. Whew, cracked. And then over the course of time, I was vomiting. I think that's the proper word. I was puking a lot. That's not sexy either. I was throwing up. We'll go with the Goldilocks option. Not too hot, not too cold. I was throwing up a lot. And because I had GERD, it essentially just ate my teeth to nothing very, very rapidly. And I couldn't control that. Nothing that I did was, it was inevitable. I was going to end up in dentures. I just didn't know it. I could have spared myself time and back when I had money gotten implants, but hey, everything happens for a reason. So 5 years ago, I went and got partials while I was pregnant. Was it? No. I got all my back teeth removed while I was pregnant. Then after I was pregnant, I knew like I was suffering as far as eating. So I went to another dentist to try and get some work done. And that's when he informed me they were going to give me partials. Well, I had to have one tooth that was, it was a root canal. It needed to go. It was just too badly damaged to the point where he couldn't even like rebuild it up. So he had to take that front tooth right there. And then all my back teeth, front and back, or top and bottom, had to be removed. So I ended up with these luxurious beauties. Ready? These bad boys. Now, they worked like crap. They were terrible. Well, they're upside down. That's probably part of the reason they work so bad. But this is what I had going on. All the back teeth right here, and these are the bottom, the back teeth right here. They anchored on to canines. Like I said, I'm not a dentist. Love me anyway. Or hate me. So I ended up getting the partials for the back teeth. And then while they were making this partial, he decided to add this tooth on because it just was unstable. It was that one right there. Yeah, that one. These were horrible. The top was fine. It worked fine for me. But these bottom ones were absolutely heinous. I mean, heinous. They were horrible. They didn't work. They didn't sit properly. They moved every movement that I even made. They just were really bad. So I never wore them. I put them in a box and forgot about them. That's not even a box. Way to go, Kayla. I put them in a thing and I forgot about them. I didn't wear them. I hated them. So I literally went with just my front teeth right here and the top partial, which the top partial was fine. We all know top dentures tend to work more than bottoms anyway. Well, progressively throughout time, things get worse and worse and worse, as sometimes things do. And I ended up screwed. couldn't eat. I was sitting in my bed one day and I ate a piece of bread. It was something like stupid soft and my tooth broke off. And it was like, this one just broke off. And then I was eating a piece of candy and this one broke off. And another one broke off. So I had 5 teeth broken to the gum line. And I knew I was going to need dentures. So what do? Nerd status. I hop on YouTube and Google. And I start Googling dentures. Young with dentures, dentures in general. And I did absolutely every amount of research that you can possibly do on the subject. I give all credit to Callan Jax because that is a bad chick. She is a bad chick. She's the one that gave me the courage to be like, oh, you know what? She's young. She's pretty. She nailed it. So I want to do it too. And just started doing research. And then I kind of just went into Facebook groups. I stopped my research on YouTube, went to Facebook groups. And that is where I got all of the support that I needed. I have met the most beautiful. I mean, these people are stunning. You look at them and you're like, goals. I wish I could look like them too. But I look like me, so there's that. I found the most incredibly beautiful people. My friend Laura is absolutely stunning. Amanda, the girl with the smile, we all know that chick's gorgeous. I found Lillian. I found a bunch of other people, and that gave me the go-ahead. I knew I was going to get done, and I waited. And I researched, and I went for it, but I couldn't afford it. So I moved forward. Eventually I found Dr. J, and he gave me these bad boys right here. These were, well, I thought I could hold those with one hand. Oh, I can. My light is bright. Let me turn that down. Okay. He gave me these, and these worked great for me. He extracted 15 teeth, 5 broken at the gum line with ease. Took him 30 minutes with 2 Valiums. Thank you, Valium. I'd never taken a Valium before, so that kicked in hard with me. I have no tolerance to, like, drugs. No matter what some people may think. So he gave me these beautiful bad boys. A full set. That's my name. Branded. And I worked with these up until last week. But if you'll notice something about these is they are huge. Oh my God, they're so big. I had a big mouth, and I've always been told I had a big mouth, but it was true. That's how God made me. So I had these. And I used adhesive the first week. Then I realized I hated it, and ain't nobody got time to sit and pick at adhesive for 30 minutes a night. I have a kid, I have a life, I'm busy. I just can't. So I had these. There's a good thumbnail. And then come to my third and final pair. Let me bring that back up for you. Put a little sunshine in your life, 'cause I'm happy. Okay, so come to get these last week. He did the root tip extraction. Yes, I played with my hair. He did the root tip extraction over here, and had taken a mold of my mouth and did that. So once that healed up, he delivered them after 5 or so wax try-ons. We all know how I felt about that. But I would rather have them perfect than not. And even with all that, they weren't perfect. So nothing in life is perfect. Things you might not have known. Life lessons with Kayla. So here we are. Now, I am going to take the camera off of me because as sexy as I might be, I'm not as sexy without teeth. I have a good heart, though. So we got that going for us. Alright, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take my little troopers out. And I'm going to show you the permanence. Blech. There. I solved it. How to not be toothless while you're showing off your toothies. So these are the permanents. Now you can see that there's a lot of detail in the gum lines, which I wanted because Lillian had a bunch of detail in her gums, even though she has eyebrow teeth. I wanted that, keeping up with the Joneses. So now I think part of the problem that I'm having is that they curve in. If you can see, they kind of like, they carve in hard. And something is just not right. Like something is not sitting right in the palate. He had added hard reline over here to kind of fill the void of where that root was extracted and then sucked in like a slug in water. Salt water. But yeah, that's them. And here's the bottoms. Again, with all the detail work that you can see right here. The grooves. They are portrait white floor, as you might know. Oh yeah. Now I am going to take my teeth out again because I want to show you the size difference between them. Good suction. You don't laugh at yourself, guys. Life is boring. Here's my two tops. Now there's a significant difference between these two. My permanents can actually fit inside. They can nest inside of my temporaries. Ain't that sexy? Make the denture fetish people go wild. Ow. Okay. I mean, the difference is like extraordinary on how they sit, how they look, the gum color, the detail. They were beautiful and I loved them. But I like these a lot more. They just need their functionality. And then here's the bottom compared to the other bottom. Ooh, strategic placement. Nailed it. As you can see, again, much different. The sizing, the gums, the amount of actual acrylic, the teeth, the color. Pop 'em in. Yeah, I'll never get used to that sound. So that is that. Now the difference between the way that they felt. This is the good stuff, right? Permanent dentures feel much smaller. My immediate dentures, they literally filled my whole mouth. And like I said, I've been told my whole life, I have a big mouth. I don't deny it. I have a big mouth. But this like filled, I don't know how to hold it to where it would work. This fills my entire mouth. They're so big. And when I put them in now, it just feels so foreign because of literally how big it is. Where these ones right here, they feel much smaller, more compact. They feel very sturdy and they fit my mouth more. So there's that. Now when I first got my immediates, they literally felt like I was suiting up for a Canadian hockey game. And I'm not even Canadian, guys. I'm American. Upstate New York, close to Canada, but not quite there. So the difference between the way they feel is the partial It felt normal. It felt okay. After a while, it becomes part of your body. The immediates always felt big unless I wore them a lot. Like, the more I wore them, the more just accustomed my body became to them and got used to it, and I didn't really notice a difference. But when I put these in, they are like a glove. They feel like a glove that actually fits. They feel tremendous. They work. That's still something that has to be worked out. But as my dentist transitions to affordable dentures, I'm going to have to pay for relines where I never had to pay for relines because I didn't actually get my teeth with them. So hopefully they grandfather me in. Like, as they acquired Dr. J, they acquired his customer base, and their packages include relines. So hopefully that somehow works out for me. I still want implants, but for the moment, I love them. Yep, all vanity. They don't work so great. They're actually quite painful when I eat. But I'm just like, toughen up, buttercup, as the acrylic is driving into my gums. Yeah. So until next time, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being there for me. You are the rocks. And I'm grateful to have you in my life. Smell bright. My heart was janky. Smell bright.